Hi, it's Jess here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm going to do One Sheet Wonder today. I was on a blog hop with Inspiring, teammate blog hop, and the theme was One Sheet Wonder. Now I'm making this really far in advance because we're doing a team swap with the theme of the new catalogue, and so I'm using the lovely Artistically ink and artistic dies and the beautiful DSP, and this sheet and this sheet I think worked really well. I saw that and I thought, chop that up, make a one sheet wonder. So I'm going to use this sheet. I do love the other side as well. That one's lovely. That one equally, it's like that one but without the gold foiling. This paper is just stunning. So yeah, I thought we'd make 6 cards because that's what we do. We swap. We're in groups of 6, so I don't have to make 6, but this will lend itself to making 6. That was the bit I cut out to make a gift box, and that's that one. Another one that you could chop up and do what I'm doing now with. So checked the colours. So I picked out Shaded Spruce, although I'm looking at this and I think that some of them might not have any Shaded Spruce, so I might change my idea of the matte for that one. So we're going to have some thick Whisper White, well, basic white card base. I'm going to matte in Shaded Spruce, although that might change for some, and we're going to have a full card matte in this. So let's get that bit chopped. We're going to do some die cutting and we're going to do some stamping. Okay, so I'm going to chop it in half first. I think that is the way to go. So when you butt up there, it's 6 inches, so we know that's in half. So that is straight away done. And I'm going to chop down, so I'm going to go to my second card layer and I'm going to cut the white side off, not the coloured side. So I'm cutting this down to 5 3/8 because it's going to get matted onto a Shaded Spruce mat. So we'll take that off. Quite like that. That I might put on the inside of the cards. And then we're going to cut each of these down to 3 5/8, and that gives us our card bases. So we're going to get 3 out of each side. So we've got 1 there. I'm going to go this side. I was hoping I'd end up with a little bit of Shaded Spruce on that. So one of the cards might not. There is a tiny little bit of Shaded Spruce at the bottom. It's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm going to decide if that is enough. If not, I think that's Pear Pizzazz. I might do that one in Pear Pizzazz. So I've then got that little bit left over. So all is not... I'm not going to waste that. So again, do exactly the same. Cut down there. So got a nice strip there, and then we're going to cut off. So sometimes I try and get as many cards as I can out of a one sheet wonder. This one I was just going for the 6 because I thought these just made such nice card fronts. Right, I think I've got more Shaded Spruce that way, so we're going to go on that one. That would be enough. I think I could incorporate these in some way, shape or form. So you could easily get another couple of cards. That's obviously plain white on that side, so you'd have to use this side, but they could be used for something. But for now, they're just going over there. So that's that, and then I'm going to cut my card mats up. So this is going at 5 and 5 5/8 that way, and then we go to 3 7/8 that way, and that's our mat that's gonna mat onto. I may change my mind on these ones with not much shaded spruce. I might cut some pear pizzazz, but it pops nicely on that one. So I'm just going to cut these, and I say I'm going to decide, obviously that one's absolutely fine for. That one's I'm not sure about, so we'll cut those 2 more, and I think what we might do is get a different colour for the other 2. So I'm going to die cut, and I'm going to die cut out of this panel to save a bit of cardstock. I was going to mat on gold, and then I just thought I'll run out, so going for this. Right, there's just enough green shaded spruce on that for it to be shaded spruce, but I think that one's, I think it is for the pear pizzazz. So let me get the pear pizzazz out and check. Yeah, I think it'll look better. I think that one will look better on the pear pizzazz. So they won't be quite identical. But I think that's okay. I might change my mind when I come to finishing it off, but for the moment we'll cut them. Because they do both have a little bit of the darker green, and I'm not sure if I don't prefer the darker green round it to make it pop. Although I don't like it when I put it up next to it, so we might well stay with this. I might do a little bit of inking around the edges. Don't know yet. Right, so that's that. And then to make your card base, I put did it wrong there, so I'm going to go to 4 1/8, do my scoring, and then do my cutting, and that's me 2 card bases. I think I need to change my blade. I'll just get my emery board out on that one and it'll be fine. So that's them. Do 2 more. So there we go. So these will be matted on and placed on the top there, like so. I might have to trim slightly. I think I cut a couple of them slightly wrong, and then I can decide whether I want it that way or that way or that way even. So that's sort of decisions to make later. So I'm just going to burnish all of those, because not worse than a card that's not properly burnished. And I'm going to show you if your blade does need replacing and you haven't got a spare one because you've ordered it and you've run out of your last one, and so you do get a slight fluffy edge, then just take an emery board and you can just go over them and it will take them off. So I really do need, this is confirmed to me now that I need a new blade. So I'm going to finish all those off. Right, so that's them all defluffed. And so I was looking at the dies and I was thinking I was going to go with a leaf, and I thought, well, maybe I want to do this one. But I have used this before and it will cut a mat out quite nicely out of a card mat, but then you are in danger of it showing a little bit. I have done it in practice, but it's really simple to cut a leaf out and you've got no danger of the hole showing on that one. Okay, so I'm deciding I'm going to go with the leaf. So I am going to die cut all those leaves out. So there they are all cut out, and I was kind of experimenting with the orientation of sort of how I wanted it, and because of that leaf I kind of want it cascading down. I think I could have it gone up, and I thought I'd go for, I was deciding between that way and having a sentiment there, or this way and having the sentiment in the top corner, and that's what I've decided to go for. And I was looking here and any one of these would work, but I'm going for the thanks. I quite fancy a big thanks over in the corner just above the leaf. Thought that would look nice. It's a red rubber stamp. I mean, it is fairly okay to judge, but I don't want any mistakes because I am going directly on the DSP, so I'm going to use my Stamperators. That's what I'm going to do, because it'll be quick. It's perfect for these sort of jobs. So, you know, when you're mass making, and like I make a lot of thank you cards, so and like Christmas time is another time for sort of mass bulk making. So that was from a different project. That's a handy template, so I shall leave that where I generally store. So putting that there, so I'm sort of judging where I want it. So I want it about there, judging it in a straight line, which is a bit difficult because I'm not over the top. Going to pick it up and I'm going to ink it up and stamp it first. So I need 4 in Shaded Spruce and 2 in Pear Pizzazz. So I'm going to ink that up, give it a stamp, and I should be able to see if it's straight. That looks straight to me. I am standing over it. I'm gonna pick up this grid paper and have a little look. Yeah, I think that's okay. So hold that in place. Cooking on gas. There we go. Yep. Let me get it off the magnet. So let me just have a little skeg before I go any further. So that there. That there, that there. That along there. Yep. That'll do nicely. So take the next one. Here we are. And this is where we go. Bang, bang, bang. Right. I don't like the way that's stamped there, so we're going to go over it again, and that's the beauty of the Stamparatus. You can do that. There we go, and now it's perfect. So now I need to change it to Pear Pizzazz for the last two. Chamois is really good for this, but I've been my old wooden stamps, I've been taking them off the wooden blocks, and it's really sticky underneath where you've peeled the stamp off. So with me Playful Alphabet, I've got one wet, one dry. That's got our stamp cleaner on it, and then that's a dry one. So this is the same stuff as in the Stamp and Scrub, so that's really handy. So I just stamp it down to make sure it's all off, and then we can change this now to Pear Pizzazz. I've just realised I was gonna do this in gold and not in the colour. Oh well. I was gonna heat emboss this in gold. There you go. You know what thought did, didn't you? It forgot. Right, so I've got my Tombow in my little bottle, which it's tasks like this that it makes it really come into its own. So at the end of each of the leaves you've got quite a big bit, so we can put blobs on the ends of the leaves, so that helps them be stuck down. Blob there. You can see where we've got bigger bits of cardstock for sticking it down. And annoyingly, I can see where one of the bits there. There's always one. Don't come out. Get out. Thank you. And then I'm just double checking. Have I got enough glue? God, I don't know if you can hear that, but Ed's either watching something or he's reading something, and he is laughing so loudly. It is one of my favourite sounds. He'll be going, oh no, it hurts in a minute. So, oh. So, just gonna place that on there, and I'm going to get a block. Gonna get a block. Stick it down with me block. Whilst that's doing, I'm going to stick this one down. And I will do all the rest in time lapse to not bore you. There we go. So that's my card. So I'm gonna turn the camera on, time lapse, and get all the rest done. And there we have it, all done. So quite a simple design. The die cutting did make it longer, but yeah. And as I say, I was going to do this in gold, but now they're made, I actually think doing them in the same colour works really well. So just a little bit, a die cut, bit of DSP, bit of stamping. Actually quite simple, and I think it's the paper that makes them sort of quite stunning. So yeah, hope they like them. They will be going in the post tomorrow. I've missed tonight's post, so they're going in tomorrow, and which is Friday, so it's bank holiday Monday, so they might get them Tuesday, but yeah, that's that. So yeah, all the details will be over on nigezza.co.uk. I'll link down below to the products that I've used, this lovely bundle, and if you buy it in a bundle you save 10%, so that's a bargain. Beautiful DSP, and of course the cardstock and the ink and the Stamparatus, which is a wonderful tool. Okay, see you again soon. Bye bye.